long after you get the car are you gonna start complaining about the expenses for repairs? Oh, it costs how much for oil change? Oh, that don't make no sense. Why? So you say you want to be happy, but do you really? A lot of people mention or say, or even if you ask them, do you want to be happy? They would say yes. Like, yes, of course. Don't we all? Yes, I want to be happy. But do you really? Do you really want to do what it takes to be happy? Like, truly happy? Oftentimes we may think that in order to be really and truly happy or satisfied, we always associate it with some kind of tangible thing, right? I'll be happy if I get that house. I'll be happy. I'll be happy if I get that car. I'm going to be really happy. I'll be happy when I graduate. I'll be happy when I get my degree. I'll be happy when I get that job that I wanted. I'll be happy then. I will. Will you? Or will you? Is that what you're basing your happiness off of? To be truly happy means that you find happiness within, right? To be truly, really happy, you guys, means that it is independent. Your happiness is independent of anyone around you. When I get married, I'll be happy. Will you? Or will you find something else to then worry about? Or will you find something else to then complain about? When you get the new job, how long are you gonna really just be elated? Just, oh! Or soon after you get the job, are you gonna be complaining about the traffic on the way to work? Complaining about your boss? Complaining about your coworkers? Complaining that you only get 30 minutes for lunch? Like seriously. I mean, let's be honest. How long after you get that job that you said once you got the job you'd be happy, how long after you get that job are you going to start complaining about something? Finding something to be mad about? How long after you get married, have a dream wedding? Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Your dress was beautiful. Right? Husband is everything you asked for. Y'all know we already learned how to manifest a husband. Your husband is everything you want. How long after the marriage are you gonna start complaining about something? I'm just asking you to ask yourself. Just be honest with yourself. How long after the marriage are you going to start complaining about the bills when they come through on the expenses for that gorgeous, beautiful wedding that you had, that you financed? How long after your marriage to this wonderful guy that you said you wanted are you going to start comparing your wedding ring with somebody else's? My friend ring, she got 4 carats. I only got a half a carat. How long, you guys? How long after you get married to your dream husband, you gonna start finding fault in him too? He don't take out the trash. Oh, I have to remind him to take out the trash, and when he does take out the trash, then I gotta put a bag back in the trash can. I don't understand, why is it that when they use the last of the toilet tissue, they cannot seem to put another toilet tissue roll on there? Ugh, girl. Girl, you know my husband, you know, he always working late. If he not working late, you know what, girl, he need to get a job. He don't make enough money. How long, you guys? How long after you get that dream car are you gonna start complaining or worrying about the car note? I don't know if I had to get this car. Every month. You know the car note due every month. You knew before you got the car you was gonna have to pay a car note. How long after you get that newness feeling wear off? I just gotta have this car. I just gotta have this car. How long after you get the car are you guys gonna start complaining about the car note? Oh, I got a good one. How long after you get the car are you gonna start complaining about the expenses for repairs? Oh, it costs how much for oil change? Oh, that don't make no sense. Why? How long? Do you really want to be happy? People say they want to be happy, but they don't want to give up all that stuff that they do that makes them unhappy. They don't want to give up all the stuff that they do that stresses them out, that causes them to worry, that causes them to be upset. They don't want to give up any of that stuff. How about this? You say you want to be happy, but you steady watching the news every single day. Why? You know that the news triggers you. Ask yourself, be honest. I don't let the news upset me. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You want to go and talk to your girlfriends. Girl, did you see what happened in the news today? Because blah, 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 and I can't believe Biden did this. I can't believe Trump did that. It's always an issue. Trump is in office, you mad about everything he does, and yet you cannot stop watching the news. Why are you still watching the news when you know that they're going to say something about Trump? It's going to get you triggered. You're going to then be all upset for the rest of the day. You want to talk to your friends, your family, and everybody else. Trump did this, Trump did that. Because you just don't like Trump. Okay? Then you vote and you get your president in maybe that you did want. I don't know what your political affiliation is, but say you want to get Biden in. You want to get Biden in. You voted for Biden. Now Biden in office. Now you finding fault with Biden. You know why he didn't blah, 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 blah. Well, I just can't believe that he didn't blah, 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 blah. Well, can you believe that he didn't acknowledge the blah, blah, blah people? Do you really want to be happy? Do you really want to be happy? Do you want to commit to no longer doing the things that you do that make you unhappy? Most people don't want to do this. Most people don't want to do this. Do you really just want to try to be in a state of happiness for most of the hours of the day? If that's the case, the next time you get upset or mad about something, ask yourself, why am I getting mad about this? Didn't I want this? Didn't I want this husband that I'm complaining about? Didn't I pray? Didn't I meditate to find a husband? Why are you complaining about the husband now? I know it's hard. It is hard, you guys. This stuff takes work. This type of self-development takes work. It is hard work. You have to put in the work. You have to say to yourself, I'm going to stop doing things that make me unhappy. You will start to see, guys, throughout your day that you say you want to be happy, but you're going to start to notice how many times throughout your day do you actually get angry? Like, how many times throughout your day do you sit and stress over things and there's nothing you can do about it? How many times do you just sit around just complaining? You complain if the sun is out. It's too hot. Well, Vegas know it's hot. It's hot. It's just so hot in Vegas. Then when we have 3-4 days, consecutive days of overcast, now, oh my God, where's the sun? Oh, I'm not used to it. Just ask yourself, do you really want to be happy? Because if you do, it starts inside. If you do, then when things happen that would normally kind of either tee you off, piss you off, or just stress you out or worry you, you would go, there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm not coming out of my happy spot. I am not coming out of my happy spot. You won't let anybody bring you out of happy. And if they do, you'll quickly recover. You'll get to a point, if you work on it, you can actually do this, guys. But it takes work. You can get to a point where things will piss you off and you'll just start going, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I feel happy. I don't want to be stressed. I'm not gonna let it. Nope, I'm not gonna let it stress me. Nope. Somebody at the job doing something crazy. You just stubbed your toe. You just spilled coffee on your brand new white shirt. It is gorgeous. You just be like, okay. You can actually get to that point where you can just, yeah. And literally just like go through the rest of your day with this coffee stained shirt and not give a flip what anybody has to say. I'm not about to explain it. I'm not about to go into all this stuff. Can you believe that as soon as I got my coffee, I spilled it all over my white shirt? I'm not about to. You won't even feel the need to do that. It's like, I don't care what you think. You can clearly see it's a white shirt and I spilled some coffee. I don't need to talk about it or explain it or even complain about it. You see what I did. I spilled coffee on my shirt. Yep. And just go on about your day. See if you can do that. See if you can do that. The next time you in traffic and somebody come by and give you the birdie, just see if you can stop yourself from getting mad. See if you can stop yourself from saying, See if you can just go, I'm feeling good. I'm listening to my best and my favorite radio station. My DJ is on. No, you're not gonna take me out of my happy place. See how often you can do that. See how often when somebody calls you that you know that it may be, it may go good, it may not. You pick up the phone, sure enough, they start talking that nonsense. And you're just like, I'm not gonna listen to this rubbish today. See if you can do that. Or are you gonna engage? Are you gonna engage them in that argument? Or are you gonna get knee deep into that situation? See if you can stop yourself. And just say, nope. Either I'm not answering that phone call because this person always calls with that bull that gets me upset. Or I'm gonna answer, give them a chance. And the minute that they go there, just say, I was feeling good, girl. I was over here cooking my favorite meal. I gotta go. Ask yourself, do you really want to be happy? Do you want to put in the work to truly be happy? This becomes really challenging when it comes to contrast. When it comes to contrast, when it's somebody who's very close to you, right? When it comes to things like health, when it comes to things like death, To say you want to be in a constant state of bliss means when it comes to health, and say somebody around you became really sick, you have to then, if you want to stay in a state of just positivity and happiness, you have to get to a point where things like someone getting sick, you either, you have to come at it from a place of, you know, positivity and inspiration, and kind of like, don't let that get you down. You know, when you're talking to somebody, right? You gotta be like, don't you let that keep it, just keep it up, keep it inspirational. Don't you let that COVID get you down. You know you got this. You gonna beat that. Don't claim it, don't know. As a matter of fact, let's stop talking about it. Like, let's stop and get them on a subject, right? Get them on a subject that uplifts them. Get them on a subject that makes them laugh, right? Because the more you can get them over here to this place of happiness that I keep telling you guys about, the more then you're going to take their mind off of what their illness is, what their ailment is, right? Just, we're not even going to talk about it. We're not claiming it. We're not anything. We're not going to even talk 2 more minutes about this. It's done. It's over. Girl, that COVID going to come and go. Goodbye. But girl, what if I have to go to the hospital? What if this? What if that? Don't let your friend, family member, whomever, don't even let them go down that lane. We don't talk what ifs over here. All you doing is talking negativity, and all you doing is attracting it. We don't do that. We're not claiming that. Girl, you're gonna beat that COVID, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine. Go on about your business. Take some walks outside. Get out in the nature. You know, get some sun on you. Eat healthy. Now, moving on. But let's talk about blah blah blah. What you doing in your garden today? Because I planted XYZ. Like, you have to get places like that. When you truly happy, you don't allow people to get you in sadness and somber. You don't. Because all you're doing is feeding into it. All you're doing is then assisting them in attracting more negativity. When you're talking to them from a place of somber and sadness, you may think that you feeling sympathy for them. But sympathy is not a good thing, you guys. I know. We were brought up, you should feel sorry for them. No, because when you know what you know, and when you become conscious and you know what they need to do, it's the same thing you would do if you found out that it was happening to you. You already know how we have to work this. Okay, I just got that diagnosis. All right, and move on. I'm not claiming that. I'm not about to sit here and talk about what ifs. What if this, what if that? I'm not about to do it. How about death? This is a big one. This is a big one. We all know that we're here temporarily. We all know this is just the flesh, and it comes and it goes. We know this. And I know that when someone close to you passes, it is, I know. You know, I know. I just recently went through this. It feels horrible. But if you truly believe that we were an energy source before we came into these bodies, and we'll be an energy source when we leave these bodies, you know that once that person passes, that physical, that body is done. That was just a shell, right? Their spirit, their soul, their energy has moved on. It's moved on. Wanting and having the desire to be happy means that when you hear about somebody passing, you find out about somebody close to you passing, how soon can you recover? It's about not staying in a dark place for too long. Not staying, you're going to grieve that loss. That's just human nature. You're going to grieve the loss. And you should. But how long are you going to stay there? How long are you going to stay there? Right? Depending on how close they were, we can stay in that somber place for a long time. We can stay in that melancholy place for a very long time. And it's just not beneficial. It's not helpful, you guys. It's not helpful. Because if they really were someone truly, truly close to you, they wouldn't want that. You know that. They would say, move on. Live your life. Keep living your best life. I had my life. I had my time. Or they say, I'll see you in another life. Right? So I'm not saying you shouldn't grieve over someone's death. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel a moment of sympathy when you find out somebody is truly ill. I'm just simply saying when it comes to those hard cases, try not to stay there for too long. Try not to stay in fear. You find out somebody has COVID. And, usually all that we're talking, what if this, what if that, what if this happens? That's fear. That's fear. We don't want to activate that vibration of fear. So you got to quickly see how quickly you can come out of that place. Come out of that place of fear. Come out of that place of despair. Come out of that place of sadness when someone passes. See how quickly you can recover. I've even told my husband that if I go before you go, sweetheart, I already told him what song I want him to sing. I already told him do what I want. Which I want to be cremated. Don't you bury me in the ground. I got to be free. Although it's nothing there but ashes, but still. I've told him this, and I said, I want you to sing. I said, I want my memorial to be like one of my dinner parties, right? I want you to, if you want to keep some of my ashes, if you do, but it doesn't matter. Just, I'll be energy again. Talk to me, communicate with me. I want you to be happy. Because I love you. I want you to be happy. I want my memorial to be a homecoming, And I've even said to him many times, I don't want I don't want any negative energy around you. So you make that call. If there's anyone, who you feel like would bring negative energy, don't you hesitate. Don't you hesitate and say, no, Tracy wouldn't want this. Tracy would not want this. Only good vibes, baby. Only good vibes. I hope this gave you guys something to think about. And I hope you will take this message and ask yourself, how quickly can you recover when something goes wrong? How quickly can you stop yourself from complaining about someone, about worrying about something? Or ask yourself this question: what makes you happy? Is it tangible things? Is it those new appliances you got? How long were you happy? are the things that make us the happiest. Memories, right? It's like that vacation, or my wedding day, and when my husband and I were, I remember that time, I almost fell down the steps, or, I remember when my dress flew up and showed all my woo-hoo, like that. Like, it's memories really that make us happy. Well, at least for me, that makes me happy. Yeah, when I get some tangible material things, I'm like, yeah, I accomplished that. I got that. But what really makes me happy, like, that I can get to all the time, all throughout the day, is inward. It's something that I'm thinking about. It's a memory, or it's playing in the dirt, or it's those long walks with the sun beating down on me. Those are the things that really make me happy. So try to see if you can get in that happy place and stay in that happy place as long as you possibly can. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.